Now let's see the reactions of amines. First one is alkylation. So in the case of alkylation, both aliphatic and aromatic amines, both RNH2, aliphatic amines and aromatic amines, ARNH2. So both aliphatic and aromatic amines react with alkyl halide RX, produce alkyl derivatives. So different alkyl derivatives are formed in this case. So in alkylation, both aliphatic amines and aromatic amines react with alkyl halides to produce alkyl derivatives. So let's take one example. If C2H5NH2, so this is an example of an aliphatic amine and it is a primary amine. So this is an example of a primary amine. If this reacts with an alkyl halide C2H5Br, so it is ethyl bromide. It reacts together to produce an alkyl derivative where, so this HBr, so HBr will be eliminated and the first product will be C2H5NH, C2H5. So this is the first product. So if we are using excess ethyl bromide, if we are using excess alkyl halide, the reaction proceeds. The reaction proceeds and we can write the next product C2H5Br again written and again one molecule of HBr is eliminated. So we can write this like C2H5 twice NH and we can name this compound it as diethyl amine. And NH is the characteristic group and this is a secondary amine. So in the next step again this H and Br will be eliminated and the next product will be C2H5 thrice N. And here this is a characteristic group and this is triethyl amine and this is a tertiary amine. Again C2H5Br is adding C2H5Br. Here there is no elimination and the final product will be C2H5 4 times NBr. So this is the final product. So this product is called quaternary ammonium salt. So the name of this compound is tetraethyl ammonium bromide. So tetraethyl ammonium bromide. So the general name is quaternary ammonium salt. So quaternary ammonium salt is the final product of alkylation. So in alkylation, the case of aliphatic amine, we will get these products where C2H5Br, so alkyl halide is used in excess. So in this case, primary amine is converted to the next derivative, next alkyl derivative, that is a secondary amine. Then further reaction takes place and triethyl amine is formed, that is a tertiary amine. And at last there is no elimination and the product is known as quaternary ammonium salt. This particular product is called tetraethyl ammonium bromide. So this is the final product. So this is an example for aliphatic amine. Let's take another example, that is an aromatic amine. We can take an aromatic amine in the same way. If it is aniline, this is an example of an aromatic amine. So this is aniline. If it reacts with an alkyl halide C2H5Br. This is again ethyl bromide. In this case also, one molecule of HBr is eliminated. HBr from here, HBr will be eliminated, and the product is NHC2H5. So this is called this is actually a secondary group. So it is N-ethyl aniline. N-ethyl aniline. So again, one more molecule of alkyl halide is added. Again, there is an elimination. HBr molecule is eliminated. So H and Br will be eliminated, and the product is NC2H5 twice. We can write NC2H5 twice. So this is known as NN diethyl aniline. NN diethyl aniline. So in the next step, again one more molecule of C2H5Br. Here there is no elimination since there is no hydrogen atom, and the final product will be NC2H5 thrice Br. So this is actually called a triethyl. It is known as triethyl anilinium bromide. So this is the final product. So in this case, it's a derivative of aniline. Actually, it is from aniline. So it is called a triethyl anilinium bromide. So this is the final product. So this is from an aromatic amine. So aromatic amine and aliphatic amine, both are aliphatic amine and aromatic amine, reacts with alkyl halide to produce different alkyl derivatives during alkylation. So this is the first reaction of amine.